for better or worse, this has turned into a daily vlog, and that's not my intention at all. And what I discovered yesterday is that the sound is coming out terrible when I use my phone, and I looked all day for a lavalier mic, and no luck. I'm on the Strip in Vegas. I'm at the Cosmo, which is the room you're seeing, and that's the same room I shot in last night. And so the audio is what it is right now. I tried to figure out how to do it out of my laptop, but I'm not going to take that effort. It's just, it'll take 2 hours for me to figure that out, and I don't have 2 hours. So I looked for a lavalier while I was out shopping today, and, I regret a lot not bringing an audio source. I have so many mics. I have a shotgun mic that I've been using in the office, which has turned out to be really good. I also have a Rode, I'll figure out how to pronounce that, Rode mic that I could have attached here. I mean, why didn't I bring that? I'm here for more than a week at this conference, so we're gonna figure out the audio. My wife is actually coming in at the tail end of this, so maybe she'll bring those mics in the backside of this trip. The audio will be a little better. I'm literally like right on my phone, so hopefully this is picking it up just fine. So what am I going to talk about today? Again, I didn't want this to be a daily vlog. It's going to be a daily vlog for a little bit. We're going to get into a proper routine of me introducing the whole point of this. The name, anyone who's actually watching this, which is very few, will wonder why I'm calling it what I am. But so day 2 in Vegas, day 8 of the 99-day YouTube challenge. And so I thought I would talk about craps. I teed that up a little bit yesterday. And while I'm here doing this AI conference, when I have spare time, which isn't a lot, I do play craps. Why do I play craps? Mainly because the challenge was there in front of me a few years ago, and I took it on. It was one of those games that I've known for a long time, and I've always wanted to play, but boy, it was complicated. You just hang around the table, and it seemed like you weren't supposed to be there. And I wanted to be there, and so I played it at a super basic level, and then started to think of how I wanted to attack this game. And then came next time, maybe a year later, and strategized at the lowest minimum tables. I specifically found where they were and practiced an idea that I had on how to attack craps and learn the game. And that led to me actually doing quite well and loving it, honestly, like too much. And now I just play it as often as I can. We do have a casino in DC that I enjoy called MGM National Harbor. And then when I come to these conferences in Vegas, I do find the time to play craps. And again, I'm on a bit of a streak. So why do I play and why do I do well? It's all about the probability, and it's all about the math. It's everything in line with what we learn in analytics and artificial intelligence, and what I want to talk to you all about here. So be smart when you come to a casino. It's all math, and the math isn't crazy complicated. The craps game is a little complicated, but honestly, it like brings your true self out. If you don't have a comfortable relationship with money, if you're afraid to lose, stay away from the craps table. There are plenty of other games that you can toy around with and limit your bets. Craps is an expensive game. You're either going to win pretty quickly, or you're going to lose out depending on how much you bring to the table too fast, and it's not for everyone. In fact, when people want to play with me, friends and family, I advise them not to, but some of them insist on it. And, when it's good, it's great, but I feel bad when it goes down. And that's the challenge. It's huge swings. The way I play, you're going to either win big, which I did today, or lose, which I did last night. So you're just not going to get a flat line up and down. But what is it about craps? It actually, when I was thinking about this last night, and I was thinking about what I wanted to talk about, I what I've discovered over 5 years I've been playing more seriously over the last 3 years, and boy, this throat is going to be rough. I hope I can get through this. My apologies. I don't want to do a lot of editing, so you're just going to have to suck up these coughs. When I got into craps and started getting to know the culture, and oddly enough, like I've met people around the country playing this game. I met this guy from Alabama in Colorado and his friends. And when I was in Mississippi, which was, totally unrelated, I think it was like a year and a half later, I ended up running into him. So the craps culture around the country, those of us that really play it, it's a community. And what I've discovered about this game is that it really brings out my true self in a way. And some people would be surprised by that. I actually think who I am in the business world, may not be my authentic self. And I'm thinking about that. I'm actually hoping to present my authentic self here, which is a challenge for me. I do present my authentic self at the craps table. That's what I thought about last night. I was like, am I who I am on a day-to-day basis in a business setting? Or am I who I am at the craps table with people that honestly, like, truly lean into that culture? The others that come to the table, tourists and such, are totally fine, and I support that. But it's frustrating to us that know the game quite well at this point when they just blow the expectations of etiquette. And it happened tonight. So I'll just tell you a little bit of etiquette. When you're at a craps table and you're wanting to get into it, if that button, the disc, it's called the button, is on, please don't join a game. It's just really super basic rule. I really wish that they would just not let people join a game when the button is on. When the button is on, we're in the process of getting a point. And I don't want to go over the whole rules of craps, but we're in the process of that. And sometimes it's going really well. Other times, not a big deal, but it's impossible for you to detect that when you just show up. But if you put your money down to join a game while that button is on, and then we lose because of that, we're going to be super pissed, honestly. And that happens way too often, and happened tonight. So that's just etiquette number one. Please don't join a game when that button is on. I would say please do some homework before you come to the casino and try to play craps. It's an expensive game to learn live, and just do some basic research. I'm talking about super basic research, or just stay away from the game. I will say it's the best community experience. We're all looking to win together. We're all supporting each other. There's so many high fives and honestly hugs. I came close to hugging a stranger today. She did super well, and just scored so many points for everyone. It was a great session. And I was at Bellagio, which is one of my favorite casinos to play. So I do play wherever I can, but there are some clubs that are better than others. Bellagio, way good. I love it. Maybe more than anywhere else. And then Aria, which is pretty close to Bellagio here in Vegas, is one of the best craps casinos in the country. So many tables, so many good players. And, obviously all the food and everything else is great at both of those places. National Harbor in MGM in DC, great craps community. I play in Colorado, not as often as I would like. And then, of course, like I said, Mississippi has great odds for craps players as well. So it is a thing. I really enjoy it. As when I crossed 50 years old, I made a decision that I was going to spend more time doing things that I really, really enjoy doing, and that's one of those things. So we'll talk a little bit about craps here. I 100% don't expect this to be a craps channel in any way, but I'm introducing my interests, my likes, and how they also tie into what I do for a living. Analytics, artificial intelligence, it's probability, it's math. And so when you apply those skills to fun activities, it's a real win-win for everyone. I hope the audio is a little better. Man, I'm as close to this mic as I can be without like really being on top of the phone, and I know it just doesn't look good. It's not expected to be a vlog. We're going to settle into a proper YouTube channel when I get back to DC, but for now we'll just make it a vlog. We'll talk about what I'm doing while I'm here, and it'll be a fun week.